Our family trek begins like you would expect, jam-packed in an SUV and headed down the highway. It was about a 12-hour drive from Houston, Texas to Branson, Missouri, accounting for bathroom breaks and food stops, but the kids did fantastic. Our trip in Branson lasted about a week, and we chose Stillwater Resort as our home away from home. We did enjoy the accommodations at Stillwater, and we found that we had everything that we needed. All of the critical bits, including a TV, kitchen appliances, and a washer and dryer for the kids' clothes, jacuzzi for dad, and a room for all the kids and their stuff. Most importantly was a balcony with a view worth getting excited over. We explored the property and found a lot of fun things for the kids to do. We found some play equipment for the kids to play around on, do some sliding, or take a twirl on the tire swing. Check out the paddle boats and see whenever they're open and when they're running, and we'll probably do that later. And sooner came rather than later, the kids couldn't wait to get on the water.
Taking the boys out, having a little bit of a race. There goes Cameron. It's upwind. Oh, I conserve that energy. He's gonna regret this.
He's gonna regret this. And what good are tired legs without tired arms to match? They have more leisurely activities as well, including wave runners and some pontoon boats. But soon we called it a day and decided to go explore for a bite to eat. We did run across the pool, which looked amazing. Unfortunately, it was closed for the season. They hadn't filled it yet. But they were working on a new indoor attraction that hopefully will be open the next time we come. Now, how about that bite to eat? They do have a pizza place on site and an outdoor seating area where the kids can play and where you can pick up some Mexican food or grab a drink at the bar, Thirsties. Just wrap things up over at Thirsties, grabbed myself a banana monkey drink, and also went to El Jefe's. That's the Mexican joint they have here. So yeah, we'll see how good the food is. The food was pretty great, but not nearly as good as the sunset and game night on the patio with the family. These are the memories that we'll always cherish. Our first family trek is a must-do while in Branson, Top of the Rock. A quick walk from the parking lot will take you to the Welcome Center, where you can grab your tickets or look at the shop that has a ton of Top of the Rock themed items. After loading the family on the golf cart, we were ready to let the magic happen. The bridge is like open all around, you got waterfalls, all that good stuff. It looks amazing up here. All right, we're about to go into a really dark spot. Is this the cave with the bar?
Yes.
Oh.
Welcome to the Lost Canyon Cave.
The bar had a wide selection, including sodas for the kids, so they felt included as well.
The cave that they have here just after the bat bar, beautiful waterfall indoors that's got it lit up, looks awesome.
Driving through the cave on a golf cart and seeing all the natural waterfalls was absolutely amazing, but soon enough, it was time to head back outside and see the other beautiful sights at Top of the Rock. Next up is hands down our favorite attraction in Branson, Silver Dollar City. To get things started, we stopped at Eva and Delilah's Bakery at the front of the park. The bakery is a great way to kick things off before our adventures in the park. We grabbed the kids some breakfast and ordered some treats for us to pick up at the end of the day. Needless to say, today had to be a cheat day on that diet. Once the kids were fueled, we were ready to go. The first spot entering the park is Hospitality House. The entrance to Marvel Cave is in there, and so is a giant merch trap. But it's a giant trap that I would gladly fall into. The store here is truly expansive, too big for me to really show you. They got everything that you need and everything your kids don't need, but you'll probably buy anyways. Ask me how I know. After wrapping up some brief shopping, it's time to head into the park. One of my favorite things about Silver Dollar City is that it looks like something out of an Old West movie. They have an actual blacksmith shop with a blacksmith doing work and showing you his craft. They really slaved over the details here. There's a real-life steam locomotive that you can take a ride around the park in, an old vintage fire engine, some steep hills for a calf workout that the kids didn't seem to mind, and there's our train again crossing the bridge, an old watermill, and boundless opportunities to just walk around and explore. And occasionally you'll catch some live music in passing. Alright, let's do a quick pivot and check out some of those rides, starting with our favorite, the Time Traveler. Now, I have to apologize in advance, I could not have my camera on the ride, it was really frowned upon, but I can show you around the ride at least. And Time Traveler is one of the more popular rides at the park. It really sticks out as a reason to get the Trailblazer Pass so you can skip the lines. And my favorite part about this roller coaster is that the cars actually spin around while you're going through loops and doing all the hills. I love this coaster, it's a riot. Time Traveler is probably my favorite roller coaster of all time, but don't take my word for it. Let's hear from this roller coaster aficionado.
It was good, guys. I totally recommend Time Traveler. It's amazing. Powder cake.
Powder cake.
Powder cake.
Powder. Powder cake.
Powder cake.
Once we got the name of the ride right, we gave it a go. And we really enjoyed Powder Cake. We rode it a number of times.
I really love it. It's really fun. I recommend it to now 10.
There we go.
But what about a ride for the not-so-big kids who can't ride the really big rides but still want some speed? Thunderation had us covered there. My 5-year-old was just big enough to ride the ride.
I'm really excited.
And as you can see, my 9-year-old was excited to get this ride going.
It was good.
But was it Giant Flying Bug good? We soon headed over to Grand Exposition where everybody could ride a ride. Like the Electro Spin, the Mighty Galleon, ooh, and the Racing Regatta. Good times had by all, and I mean literally all. We made quite the splash in the morning with all of our rides, but now it was time to grab a bite to eat, recharge, and plan our next steps. There's a lot of places to eat in Silver Dollar City, but I decided to go with the sausage and potato skillet because that's what everybody usually rants about. And all that it came with was like 4 pieces of sausage. In the end, it was very meh. But the kids enjoyed their obligatory corn dogs, so that was a win. Next up, we decided to take our full bellies and cheerful spirits and wait for our train to arrive. Literally, a steam train. That was so on brand for an Old West experience. And the train goes around the entire park, giving you a really cool, unique view of things. And to break things up and have a little bit of fun, they staged a train robbery. After having some laughs and a quick trip through the park, it was time to pull back into the train station. Soon after this, we went off and rode a few more rides before calling it a day. I can honestly say that we enjoyed our time here at Silver Dollar City, and as a bonus, the kids were nicely worn out too. Next up on our trek was the Branson Scenic Railway, which gave us an opportunity to see some pretty scenery around Branson. It was absolutely gorgeous. And all that fun was had on a 1950s train. But before we got the fun started, we had to feed the kids in the parking lot across the street. We did order our tickets well in advance, which I would highly recommend. That way you got a better chance of getting a great seat. And as you pick up your tickets before the ride, you can check out some of the railway merchandise that they have available. Soon enough, it was time to load up the family on the train, and the kids really enjoyed their journey through the different cars. Thank you, kind sir. And all the cars had something different to see, which was really cool. Like the galley that had food. We'll explore that menu later. And the car that we chose for the day, which had the observation deck. Now this is the reason why you want to buy a ticket as early as possible. That way you can get on the train first in line and you're sure to get that observation deck view. Alright, the kids are loaded up in their seat and we are ready to go on our journey. Soon enough, that train was heading down the tracks, revealing all the beauty Branson and the surrounding area had to offer. We had plenty to see around us, and the kids actually stayed entertained the whole time. Imagine that. Somehow there managed to be things to see around every bend, but don't take my word for it. Check this out. And I promised you a tour of the refreshments car earlier, so let's give it a look. They had water and sodas and plenty of candy bars to fend off from the kids, and you could actually get lunch in this car too. And because my kids have bladders the size of walnuts, we of course had to go find the bathroom, which is a little small. No parties in here. Once the train made it to a really tall bridge, it was time to stop, reverse course, and head back to the station. This made for a great opportunity to catch all the things that you might have missed on the way out. Before we knew it, we were back in the train station. It almost feels like the trip back is always faster than the way out. I'm not entirely sure how that magic works. We were off to our next adventure, but first we had to disembark from the train. This gave us our last chance to take in those old-fashioned train cars. And take note of the fact that we were standing in a little bit of history. Now that we were off the train, it was time to head out for our next adventure. If you want to take a trip back in time and see all the toys and games you used to love as a kid, check out Dick's 5 and Dime. There's a lot of stores in downtown Branson, but Dick's 5 and Dime really stands out. It's just a short walk from the train station. I highly recommend this store. It brings back tons of memories.
For as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. For as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender.
I think my absolute favorite thing about Dick's Five and Dime is sharing all the things that I used to love in my childhood with my kids. That connection really means something. Next up on our family trek is some off-the-wall fun that the kids absolutely loved. WonderWorks had a great variety of things to see and do that kept us all adventuring.
Come on.
Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you.
Every room at WonderWorks includes something that's interactive and engaging, keeping things interesting. And there's genuinely fun for all ages, even if your age is ancient like me. While walking around, I found the bed of nails and gave it a try. And I quickly got the point. The kids had a great time running off some energy. But I think I had more fun.
Yeah! Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. A little crazy for you. Hey.
And as you wrap up your adventure, be sure to keep an eye out. There's a shop right at the end of WonderWorks with all kinds of WonderWorks merch. And of course, no shortage of selection. With our family fun trip coming to an end, it's fun to reflect back on why we do these trips in the first place. And it all comes down to memories. Memories of those little moments that all of us will carry for the rest of our lives.
All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you, only God knew about. All those little moments.
Thank you so very much for joining us on this trek and sharing these cherished memories with us.
Cause I found my way.
I hope that you enjoyed this trek as much as we did. Of course, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell for any other updates. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.